Hey guys, this week's reading lesson is on story words and pictures. And just by looking at the pictures on our first slide, what do you think our story might be about? In our picture, there are butterflies and flowers. So, does that may give us a hint to what our story may have in it? Our learning objective this week is the students will use pictures and words in a story to describe its characters, settings, or events. Before we get to our story, let's go over what story words and pictures might mean. Many stories have words and pictures. Both words and pictures can include details about characters, which are the people in your story, settings, which is where your story takes place or where it's at, and events, which are the things that happen in your story. Let's answer some questions first. What do the words say? This question is saying, words, when it asks you what do the words say, it's the words tell you about something. So what do they tell you? The words in the story tell you details about the story's characters, settings, and events. You have to read or listen to the words to find out those details. Next question, what do the pictures show? Well, when you're reading a story and the first thing you do is look at a picture, the picture can give you clues or hints about what your story might be about. Just like the first slide in our slideshow had pictures of butterflies, that gives you a hint that the story we're going to talk about might have butterflies in it. If you don't know a word, the picture may be there to help you understand the meaning of the word or what it's talking about. And your next question, do the pictures show more than the words tell? This is when you have to compare the words and the pictures together. You have to look carefully and choose whether the picture adds more detail to what the words are saying, if the picture helps the words explain what it's talking about, or if the words give more detail than the picture, if you understand more by reading the words than just looking at the picture. An example would be in class every day when we start our reading story, we unravel our story first. We underline our title, we number our paragraphs, and then we look at the pictures to tell us what the story might be about. We go through and look at the pictures, and it gives us clues and it helps us to know what we might be reading. Okay, our story today is called Butterfly Cafe. I'm not going to read you the whole story because you have the whole story in your home packet, but we are going to read certain pages so we can talk about words and pictures. By looking at the clothes in this picture right here, what kind of season do you think it is right now? What does the picture show you about what season? Is it spring, summer, fall, or winter? They're wearing jackets and scarves. What kind of season do we wear those clothes in? Do the trees have leaves? No. Oh, there's a snowman right here. So what kind of season do you think this would be? This would be winter. We build snowmen in the winter. We wear warm clothes. Do you see how we got all of that information by looking at the picture? We didn't even need words. We just had to look at the picture. Now, page 4 from the story says, we could wait until May and plant them outside, but May is 3 months away. What do the words say about the date? How do you know what month it is? Well, the calendar says May, but is it the month of May right now? We know that they're in a winter season. Is May part of the winter season? No. And also, the words say May is 3 months away. That means it's not May yet. It's 3 months away. So, what is 3 months before May? February. So right now they are in February. In this picture, we got more information from the words than we did the picture. In pages 8 and 9, it says, some seeds will grow into food, but the food is not for us. Some seeds will grow into shelter, but the shelter is not for us. While we wait, I make a big sign. I use orange and black paint. The sign reads Butterfly Cafe. Okay, let's look at page 8 right now. Think about the title. It was called Butterfly Cafe. So we know that our story is about butterflies. In the words, she says some seeds will grow, but the food is not for us. So if the food's not for them, who is the food going to be for? Butterflies. She also says some seeds will grow into shelter, but the shelter is not for us. Well, if the shelter is not for them, then who is it going to be for? The butterflies. You got all the information from reading the words. Could you get that information from just looking at the picture? No, because there's nothing in this picture to tell you that. There's pictures of flowers, and it looks like there's some bites taken out of the flowers, but that's not enough to tell you what she's saying. And page 9, it says the sign reads Butterfly Cafe. A cafe is a place where you can go and sit down and eat and drink some snacks and juice and things like that. So they're making a butterfly cafe, a place for butterflies to come and eat. All right, it's time for you to answer your comprehension questions, which are in your packet at home, and they go along with the story. So your job is to go back and read your story. We always read our story 3 times. Read it once, then go and look at your questions, then go back and read your story again. Remember to go back in the story to find your answers. And when you're done, check your answers. You know what to do because we do it every day in class. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Have a great day. I'll see you next week.